Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new video. Now, when last we met, I was in San Antonio, Texas. Remember? I'm just kidding. After that, I left and went to Laredo and got a load of something and drove it all the way back up to Denver. Now, I always start this video with my streak of I can't have a trip without bad weather. Well, this time I had a little bit of fog. Check this out. I don't know, what do y'all think? That doesn't really count as bad weather, so I have to say officially the streak is over. Nice. Okay, let's move on. So where am I now? Well, right now I'm in Denver doing another 34-hour prison sentence, but I have been doing some traveling because when I got back went from Laredo to Denver, I just swapped trailers, turned around and headed straight back down to Texas. I went to Austin, I went to Houston, I got reloaded in Houston, and now I'm back up to Denver. It's Easter Sunday today, and I'm off because I ran out of hours. So we've got some random stuff, some footage from Laredo, I think today what we're going to do is cover, when I get a load, what do I do as far as mapping it out, and you'll see, just be patient. So we got a bunch of random stuff. I think you'll enjoy it, so there's only one thing left to do. Let's get started. In front of me, it's just inches, but if HG Transportaciones made it,
left at the traffic light,
be quiet, let me lower that. If HG Transportaciones made it, then I can make it. Oh, I'm looking in my mirror. That's close. That is close. And you can see all the scrape marks from trucks who didn't quite make it. It's always exciting being on a border town. It feels a little dangerous, you know. I don't know if it's dangerous or not, but it feels dangerous. I wonder if there's a border town that's nice, because this is not. El Paso wasn't. Yeah, El Paso wasn't bad. El Paso was all right. So after leaving Laredo, it was driving up to Eagle Pass, Texas, where I spent the night at the Flying J. And one of my pet peeves at truck stops is drivers that make noise at night outside of the truck, completely disregarding that other drivers are trying to sleep. Well, check out this video. There was this big old piece of equipment that originally I parked next to on purpose because I figured it would be nice and quiet. Well, at 8:45 at night, they decided they were going to swap trucks with this trailer. Winch was broken, and there was just, I don't know what was going on. These guys were making so much noise. They had the dreaded backup beeper on their trucks, and they spent half the time in reverse. I couldn't sleep. It was about 9:30 before they finished. So needless to say, it was a terrible night of sleep for me that night. But I survived, drove up to Denver, and then back down to Texas, where I made it to Austin. I don't know what the protocol is for approaching somebody's cow. I don't know if the cowboys and ranchers let you pet their cattle or not. Check this out. Why are you looking at me like that, man? Come here. Hey, buddy. You don't have to run, man. I'm just gonna come by there. Oh, don't run. Why do you keep moving your mouth? You're not even eating anything. There you go. Keep your mouth. No. Okay, so check this out. Whenever I get a load, it's one thing to get directions, but then you want to know what you're dealing with when you get there. So I'm looking at, okay, I'll be on this interstate or this highway, but really I want to know, where am I going to be turning? What's the intersection look like? Where do I park? So we see right here, nice wide intersection, no problem. Go down Lake Road, there's the building that I'm delivering to, and there's the driveway I turn into. Doesn't look bad. Now, which side of the building do I go to? Where's the loading dock? It looks like I'm probably not going to go on the right-hand side of the building. That's a really tight turn to back into. Maybe it can be done, but it's tight. But more likely than not, I'll either be offloading in the front of the building or on the side. And you can see I can just go all the way around and right back out possibly without even having to back up. So that's the kind of stuff I look out for. Don't run up in the ditch, Jay. I'm close. I wish you could see my trailer axles. The good thing is I see the threat. Where do I go? I'll tell you what I'm going to do is pull on the side and wait for them to open. Back. Anytime you see a truck driver moving the wheel that fast, that means he messed up. It means you cut too hard and now you are trying to overcorrect. No, you overcut, now you're trying to correct by, you know. But anytime you see somebody, it's like, oh, you cut too much, rookie. Look at this guy just sitting in his car. What you doing in there, partner? Okay, here it is. Okay, here's another example at my pickup out in East Houston, a really, really lovely area. But you see, I'm gonna come up Mesa Drive, turn on Railwood, and you see how the dot just ends, but none of these businesses are what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Shell Lubricants. There's Distribution International, AJ Logistics, J2 Resources, Saya. None of that's what I need. So I was a little confused and did, a little more digging. You see this roundhouse lane? Just keep that in your mind, a block away from that dot, because that'll come into play later. Turns out that dot is at the driveway of the place I need. That's not really a street. See, there it is, Shell Lubricants. And so the dot led me to their driveway. So, all right, no big deal. The problem is I would find that out later, as you'll see. But if you follow the driveway, there's the guard shack, all the bay doors. XPO Logistics shares a warehouse with them. And I always try to remember some street names like Mesa Drive, Spikewood, Railwood Drive, Lay Road that's up ahead. So I'll be familiar with the streets that I'm getting ready to come up on. Okay, we're almost to our pickup. And this is not a great area of Houston. Be quiet. Look at this little corner store. This reminds me so much of New Orleans. It looks exactly the same. These houses like this, the little market. You see how it has the nice wide neutral ground? Turn it. All right, you see how the neutral ground is nice and wide with oak trees in it? Man, that's just a scene out of New Orleans. I feel like I'm home. And the terrible roads. That, look, in this store, Mike's number 5. Oh, and then the church. Gotta have a church, Baptist church. Okay, last turn. Saya. Uni first. Okay, so the road's supposed to just curve as we saw in the satellite view. I shouldn't have any decisions to make. The road will take me there. Amazon. At the end of the street. Okay, remember where I turned? That was one street too early, or one block too early. So now I have to go around the block. That kind of stuff, unfortunately, happens, especially when you have someone the IQ of me, which is pretty low. I would say my IQ is probably on par with ranch dressing or a block of meatloaf. So, video what it is, as they say. So now I gotta back out to Mesa Drive. Oh, these roads! It's frustrating that I turned too early, but ran stressing. But it could be a lot worse. Look, I'm the only truck on the road right here, you know? And I get to turn, I don't even have to stop because I got a break in traffic. This guy's like, hurry up so I can go too. I'm hurrying, man. I'm hurrying, all right? Jeez Louise. All right, Jay, don't turn right here, idiot. Oh, mamma mia. These roads. Ah! Take me back to the alignment shop. All right, there's supposed to be... See, this is XPO though. I can't turn in their driveway. I think I was supposed to turn right there. That wasn't a driveway. All right, it's no problem. What we'll do is pull right back over because I know I missed my turn. Again, I missed my turn! Okay, third attempt. I got turned around. They don't have a sign out, it just says XPO. That's why I was confused. The other reason why I was confused is because I'm stupid. So, oh, look at this guy. He's got hearts on the front of his truck from Valentine's Day. Oh, give us a kiss. Hey man, it's April 2nd. Valentine's Day is over. There it is, 9255. Man, y'all don't understand what it's like being stupid and having to manage your way through life. I just, I don't know. It's frustrating. Every morning I wake up with the knowledge that I'm the dumbest person that I know. Out of everybody I know, I'm the dumbest person. You know, I have to deal with that every day. Okay, I'm here. It says no firearms, no cell phones. So we'll shut it down and figure out where they want me to pull in, and I'll get loaded and check back with y'all later. So every video contains usually 1 or 2 or more of 5 different things. Trucker rant, pet peeves, OCD moment of the day, some type of challenge, or story time. Well, today is OCD moment of the day, and it involves laundry. Okay, so at our main terminal in Denver, we have a laundry room with free washers and dryers, which is good because I don't have to spend money on the road washing and drying in truck stop laundry rooms. And if you saw my last video, you know that some pretty weird stuff happens in truck stop laundry rooms, right? But okay, back to the OCD moment of the day. So if you will observe, I'm spending a lot of time meticulously folding these shirts. Every fold, every line is perfect. Well, Jason, a lot of people do that. You're right, a lot of people do that. But here's the deal. Here's the next shirt. You see, I button the top and bottom button so that I can lay it out just right and get it folded. I'm doing all of this, spending all of this time to take these same shirts straight to the truck and hang them up on hangers. And every time I get to the truck, I've got to unfold the shirt that I just meticulously folded, unbutton it, and put the thing on a hanger. And I'm like, why did I spend all this time doing this? Same thing with jeans. Look, I got to zip up the fly, button it, fold it in half, and you know you got to pull out the butt part. I don't know, what do you call that, where the butt... Anyway, smooth it out. Look, I got to get them just right, only to take them straight to the truck and immediately unfold them and hang them up. Sheesh. Okay, in my last video, I did like a little musical breakdown of the Justin Bieber song, Peaches. And I'm not going to turn this channel into like a music channel because I'm not qualified. But I wanted to tie up a few loose ends from that and sort of put a bow on that whole topic. Just some things. I went back and watched the video and I was like, I wish I would have said this or that. Number one, I wasn't trying to like beat up on Justin Bieber or whatever. He's actually a really talented musician, infinitely more talented than me. And he's actually got at least one song that I like called Love Yourself. It's a really good song and I like it. So I don't just hate Justin Bieber. But he's also got a lot of 4-chord loops, and you know how I feel about that. They're boring. Okay, the second thing is, I said that the song was in F major. I said that because I was trying to do a very simple, basic little lesson. But it's been bugging me. I couldn't let it go. It's not in F major. It's actually in F Lydian. I showed y'all in that video the F major scale, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, and F, right? That's the F major scale. Well, it's also a mode, excuse me. It's also a mode called Ionian. Nobody says that. Everybody just says F major. Well, the Justin Bieber song is in F Lydian, which is the same notes except for one. F, A, G, F, G, A, B natural instead of B flat, C, D, E, and F. So the fourth note of the scale is raised 1/2 step from B flat to B natural. So it's called F Lydian. And so the idea of what I was trying to get across is the same, but technically it's not in F major, it's in F Lydian, which actually sort of raises this musicality, if you will, of the song, right? Now, did the writers of the song know that they were writing in F Lydian? Probably not. They just stumbled on these chords, they sounded cool, and they went with it. But did the Beatles know they were writing in Mixolydian when they wrote She Said, She Said? Some people would say Eleanor Rigby is in E Dorian, which is another mode. Ionian, Aeolian, Dorian, Lydian, Mixolydian is whatever. Phrygian is more. But no, they didn't know that, but its song just sort of turned out that way. So anyway, I wanted to give credit where credit was due. It's in F Lydian. Third thing, Fräulein Maria. I had a little blurb on the top of the screen saying that Fräulein Maria taught you this in The Sound of Music, DoReMi. And somebody asked me what I meant by that. The song DoReMi in The Sound of Music, she was trying to teach the kids about music. And they were like, we don't know anything. I don't know. Apparently the dad wouldn't let him sing because his wife ran off with another man, or I don't know, he was a jerk. I don't know the plot, but I know the songs, okay? The kids don't know about music. She's trying to teach them. So she's trying to teach them the major scale, which is what we covered in the last video. She's teaching them the B flat scale. Instead of saying B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat, she used do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So I was thinking, because I kind of had fun doing that, and boy, I'm sure if someone asked you to describe Jason, some words that would not come up would be masculine, macho, tough guy, or whatever. So to further instill that notion in your mind, we're going to go ahead and break down Do, Re, Mi from The Sound of Music. And let's see what happens. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, here we go. She's trying to teach the kids the notes, the scale, and what to do with these notes, creating melodies to write a song or sing a song. So she's using do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do as a musician. I was going to say as a musician. I'm not a musician, but a musician would use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But what's the point of these syllables or these numbers? It's so that it works the same in every key. This is the key of B flat. But what if we were in the key of F? Well, now that's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do, or 1 through 8. It works the same in every key. Cool? So here we are. So she goes, okay, kids, let's start with do. Do. That's a B flat, or the first note of the scale. Do. And so she's do, a deer, a female deer. Then she goes to 2, or C, or re, which is here. Re, re, a drop of golden sun. Up to 3, or D, or mi. Me, a name I call myself. All right, it's getting high. I'm no Julie Andrews, so I'm going to drop an octave. The fourth note
1, 2, 3, 4, which is E flat, or fa. Fa, 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 long, long way to run. And so she continues up the scale with 5, 6, 7, and 8, or F, G, A, B flat, or sol, la, ti, do. Okay, so, which is the 5th note. So, a needle pulling thread. La, note to follow, so. Ti, a drink of jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. And there you go. Now, later in the song, she says, okay, now we know the notes. But what do you do with them? Well, you make melodies. And so she picks out different notes to create a melody, starting with so. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. And she says, now you've got a melody. What do you do with it? You put words with it. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Okay, so she taught him the notes, the scale, how to make a melody using those notes. The only thing she left out, because it's a little too complicated for a beginner lesson, is chords. If you saw my last video, you saw how we built chords by going a note, 3 notes, skip a note. So that's a B flat chord. When you know, that's an E flat chord, know the notes to sing. So B flat, E flat, F, or 1, 4, 5. You can sing most anything, which is 1, 5, 1. Same thing in the DoReMi song, right? Do, a deer, male deer. That's a B flat chord. Re, a drop of golden, that's F7, B flat, right? Fa, a long, long way to, anyway, it's kind of hard without really practicing it very much. But it's just, you know, B flat to E flat, then it goes C minor to F7, then it goes D minor to G7. That will bring us back to do. So they're using six chords off of that B flat scale. Poor old Justin Bieber, you know, making him look bad. But look, Rodgers and Hammerstein, I mean, they're putting on a songwriting clinic. And all the while, they're teaching you how to write songs. It's really, really smart. And that's why, looking at it from a nerdy perspective, I think it's not nerdy. I think it's cool. So I hope you did too. And I hope you enjoyed it.
Well, that's it for this video. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, or at least I hope you enjoyed parts of it. So as far as the music thing goes, I think that's it for music for a while on this channel, because again, I'm not a musician, I'm not qualified to teach music, etc. And I'm sure you're tired of seeing me play on that dinky free piano app. It doesn't sound good, and it's hard to play on that. So we'll move on and start making regular videos again on the next one. But let me know what you think. You can put a comment or whatever, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. I don't know. For all I know, people start putting songs in there. Do this song, do that song. But I doubt it. I don't think it'll come to that. So anyway, I don't know what to say now. I guess it's time to go. I hope to see you on the next video. I hope you watch it, and I hope you like it. So until then, this is Jason, signing out.